Hello everyone, and a very welcome to this channel's first P3D version 3.1 video. We're on the ground today at Edinburgh in the Dash 8 Q400, and we are flying today to Jersey. So then, welcome to the flight deck of this Bombardier Dash 8 Q400 series aircraft today, operating the flyby service, like I say, from Edinburgh to Jersey. We're currently at Gate 2 at Edinburgh, and we're just going to start setting up. We're running off checklist today, and a couple of things I wanted to say before the questions hit the chat below. First of all, like I say, this is the first P3D video on this channel. As you can tell, I've made the switch, but there's a couple of little things you need to know before more content comes. I'm yet to get the PMDG 737 or 777 because that is a lot of money, and it's a lot of considering the big switch and stuff. So what you're going to expect to see is a lot more Airbus content, a lot more Majestic Q400 content, and stuff along the lines of that. So that's that, and the performance. Everyone talks about the performance, and I have had a bit of an issue with my graphics card recently. I believe it's the graphics card, but what we're talking now is that performance on this is dramatically improved, and it's probably one of the best things I've decided to do regarding Flight Simulator, to be completely honest. So that's good. As you'll see, we've got a lot of shadowing, but you can't really see that on the ground, obviously, because we're just on the ground at the moment, and not really much is going down. But we're okay now, actually, to start setting up. We've got the fuel's just been put across. Now, we are operating the checklist today. I purchased the Airline to Sims checklist off their website, and I've got to say, the Airline to Sim is absolutely brilliant. It's, don't know what it is. I think there's about 10 videos where they take you through how to actually learn and fly the Dash 8 to a realistic manner, which I think is absolutely brilliant, and it's just something that's really great to have in the flight sim community. So let's get underway then. Okay then, so we go to the overhead panel, and documentation I've got to check. The batteries need to come on. Batteries on, operating external power today, so the external power can come on as well. The main bus tie has to be tied. The external power is connected and on. The battery temperatures will have to be checked when the screen comes on. So we'll do the battery temperatures in just a second. The bus voltages. Safety equipment is where it is. Obviously there's the gas mask in the position, and the everything, and the overhead landing gear lever thing is in position.
Bank angle.
Just ignore the call outs. It's just in the sort of first flight of the day, so he's got to operate like this. Safety equipment, obviously landing gear, lights and pins. Lights are on, the pins are okay. Okay, the engine intake doors, we will have to have a quick look at this because I want to ensure the engine intake doors are okay. You can't really make it out though, to be fair, because the wheels aren't. We'll have a look at the intake doors in just a second. Okay, circuit breakers are green. Now we can quickly check the temperatures and the battery and DC bus volt, everything like that. So they all look okay. They're all around the same sort of load, and we've just got to be a little bit careful because if it takes a sudden spike, and that could cause a bit of an issue with the aircraft itself. Fire and smoke detection. Let's operate that. Done. Fire test. Baggage fire test. Brilliant, that's all working. That's okay. So bleed air off, APU bleeds are going to be off. Below the electric fan on. Pressurization is set for Jersey. There we go. Pressure packs checked. Emergency lights armed. Yep, emergency lights are armed. Fuel transfer quantity is off. Parking brake is on. Power and condition levers are off. No steering off, and we'll now turn on the comms. FMS can also come off. We'll only operate off my FMS today because they don't really need to do anything in the first officer's FMS. And the takeoff and departure briefing is taking place. Thank you very much. That is the pre-flight checklist completed. So just want to let the FMS boot in, let the comms boot in, and we should be okay. So first things first, we're going to head back over to PFPX, which you guys unfortunately can't see. But just looking for the route now, and a little bit of some weights which are going to come into handy, which will come in handy when flying. And I'll tell you what I will do actually, is I'll put the weights from PFPX hopefully on the video. That's what I'm going to try and aim to do. So obviously FMS is in a good state. First thing first, we'll flip that along to FMS1, which is just down here. There we go. We'll press accept, and the first thing we'll do is we'll go to nav. And today we're flying from Echo Golf Papa Hotel Edinburgh. Accept that and accept that, and we're off today to Echo Golf Juliet, which is Jersey. It's about an hour and a half flight this actually, to be completely honest. If you have the message that likes to pop up in the right hand corner, top right hand corner, just double tap message and maybe just look at the messages, and if it's nothing important just press return. Okay then, so now we'll go to the flight plan. We're going to go menu and we're going to go departure, and we're going to type in Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Press enter, and the departing runway today according to Active Sky is standby, because I have unfortunately lost Active Sky. Unfortunately I just lost Active Sky. It will be runway 24 today, so that's number 3, which we'll put on there, and the departure is the TLA 6 Charlie. Yes, it's called PFPX, that's right. Flight plan. Delete the no link, you simply just click it and press del. And now we've got on 7, you just press list airways, and it's UN 864 to Wallasey. UN 864, which is number 8, to Wallasey, which is number 7. Same again, but after Wallasey this time we are heading to UN 862 to Skerry. So UN 862, which is 11, to Skelly, which is number 11, and that will inform us then, which we'll put the arrival in as well, because it's just a little bit more easier. We're arriving at Jersey today, and the runway is runway 26, and the star is the Jersey 1 November arrival, and the approach will be an ILS 2 or a category 2 ILS approach into Jersey, which is always good. Now we'll just go through, find any no links and simply just delete them, because that could therefore cause a bit of an issue regarding flying. Okay, one more no link there, which I just missed, standby. So as it stands, everything's okay. That's okay. We now have to go to the data standby. Wrong thing. We have to go to the fuel page, and we'll do this in just a second. First thing first, I just want to make sure the route looks all okay, which it does, to be honest. I mean, we'll have another look at the route in a little bit. But what we'll actually do now is we'll come down and we'll have the doors systems, which will be on the first officer's display there, which is okay. Okay, so now, passengers today, we're taking 61 passengers according to PFPX, which is a flight planning software, if you did not know. Cargo today, now this is where PFPX comes in very handy, because it gives you all the weights. Cargo today is 1143, but standby, I learned that apparently you could just put the 0 fuel weight in and it will work out the rest for you. So we're taking 238901, so 238901, 0 fuel weight, and there we go, it's worked all that out for you. Alternate fuel today is the alternate fuel which we are taking today is 422, 422. The hold fuel is 72. Extra today is 0, and the fuel on board is 1175 in each tank. So 1175, enter, 1175, enter. Simple. Brilliant. Now, flight plan, ready to go. Or that's ready to go. But first, next thing you need to do is you need to set the speeds, which you can get off an app called AccuFeel, I believe. No, it's not AccuFeel. It's AccuSim, something along those lines. But it performs Dash 8 takeoff and landing information for you, which is very, very helpful. I highly recommend it. It's another thing which I only would have found out about Airline to Sim. So another thing that they helped me with was Airline to Sim finding me that addition to the flight simulator community. Okay, so local QNH is 9 and 9 are free. 9, a 9, a 9, a 9, a 9, a 3. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's set and okay. Now, overhead panel time. We'll now go position lights can come on, simple signs and non-smoking signs can come on. Sorry, that was just a light test. I mispressed that, to be honest. Okay, power up the APU. Let it do its little test and then we'll be okay to press start. Okay then, stand by. Okay, now that's all okay, done. APU is nice and on. So now what we have to do now is to come back down into the FMS, go data, we go services, and we have to now cancel the GPU. There we go. Bye bye GPU, it will go eventually. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll close the main door. Ensure it goes off the display on the first officer. Which it does. Very nice. Okay then. Startup checklist. No, yeah, the startup checklist. The trim is okay and in takeoff. Doors and fueling lights. The doors are closed and the fueling lights are okay. Okay, yes. Cabin reports. Haven't received the cabin report yet, but that would be you'll get like a ding from the cabin and say you're ready to go. Flight deck door is locked and the collision light can go to red. APU bleeds are off, which they were off anyway, and the battery master is on, which it was anyway, which is okay. And now we have to perform our outside the top down. And now we need to know that we need a pushback, which is going to operate us a nose left, tail right pushback. We'll go service air, and it'll be a nose left, tail right. And no, I do not require that today. Stand by. This might change the view. I just want to change something. Stand by. There you go. Sorry about that. I just had to change something regarding fraps. Okay, so we're ready to go, really. Wait for GSX to tell us what it needs to tell us. And then we'll be okay to go. So if you're obviously a fan of the Dash 8, as you know, the shared cockpit has just came out for the Q400. Unfortunately, I'm yet to actually get it, because I need to sort out this issue with my graphics card. And then we'll be able to go into a building, and then we'll be able to do some shared cockpit videos with some friends and some shared cockpit streams. There's the parking brake released, and here we go. Here's the startup. Now I do have sometimes a bit of an issue with the engine startup, and I don't actually know why, but hopefully today it'll be okay. Stand by. We'll start this. I'm trying to find something on my checklist, that's all. Condition levers, electrical panels, main bus tyre. APU off, okay then. Generators can come on. I know what to do now is I'll go normal, number 2, start, and start and feather. A stupid issue again. Is it the generator? Something along the lines here. I have a bit of an issue starting the engine. And I don't really know why. Something I'm missing, and I honestly do not like it at all, one bit. Oh, there we go, it's decided to kick in. We'll start on feather number 1. Very nice. So then, there we go. Number 1 has done what it wants to do. That goes to 850, and now we'll start. Oh, now we'll start number 2. Yes, now it should go on to start on feather, which it has done, and number 2 should start kicking in. Obviously, we could operate a single engine taxi, but we're not going to be doing that today. Number 1 can have all it wants. Number 2 can go props to 850. Thank you very much, GSX. Okay, after start checklist.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
External power and APU is so that external power APU is off. Main bus tie is off. External power is off. Electrical panels checked. Condition leaders. Max. Auto tether is selected.
We wish you a pleasant
Fuel pumps on. Hydraulics on. Flaps 5 for departure and speeds have been checked. Rudder is on full travel. No steering comes on. PFD checked. The bleeds are checked. De-icing is been checked. Anti-skid comes like that. Ice protection checked. Obviously the T-gas has been checked. And pilot statics couldn't remain off just for the time being. Taxi lights can come on. Very nice. Okay. Release white brake, slowly increase that throttle.
To the international safety regulations.
To commence our taxi out to runway 24.
Has 6 emergency exits. 2 exits are located in front, 2 at the wings and 2 at the back. They are marked with the exit sign.
Still need to master the taxi in this, by the way, guys, you should already notice.
On the floor lead to these exits. Each seat is equipped with the safety belts. To fasten the seat belt, get the 2 ends together, tighten it.
Lovely bit of shadowing on the wing there.
This is the upper part of the buckle. Your life vest is located under your seat and is sealed in a plastic bag. When instructed to do so, take a hold of the bag and take
And remember at the holding point we'll set up the MCP,
pull the life vest over your
or the
head.
autopilot.
Fasten the life vest by connecting the hooks to the ring. Pull the struts until the life vest is properly adjusted. On leaving the aircraft, pull the threads tight and the life vest will inflate. Red tubes are located on both sides for blowing the additional air into the life vest. For more detailed information, please refer to the safety instruction card in a seat pocket in front of you. Thank you for your attention.
So, a right hand turn here. Like I say, still I'm getting used to the taxiing on this aircraft. So obviously we're using the tiller. Look at the shadowing. Absolutely insane. And people and ah about the switch from FSX to P3D, and I was one of them people that and ahed and literally have just been blown away by what I've got on the receiving end of P3D. Got to do a share copy video with a couple of friends. It's got to be done. Just got to continue down as we are. And we'll give the cabin crew a call. Please excuse my taxi because it is not that great. Like I said, I really do apologise about that. It's, so I'm just trying to sort of nail the taxi. Still. Okay then. Taxi checklist. The brakes have been checked. Takeoff warning. No warnings apart from the static heats. Takeoff power set, we're using N-top today. Flight instruments checked, hydraulics are on. For travel, yaw damper can come on. Clearance is received and the cabin is secure. Thank you very much. Taxi check is completed. I kind of like talking to myself. It's quite sad. Okay then. before takeoff checklist complete, anti-collision light can go to white, standby for the white on the anti-coal light. Anti-collision light goes to white, and that informs that we're ready to line up. Okay, landing lights can come on when on the runway. Pilot and static isolation valves standby for the turn, please. Okay, landing lights on, pilot and statics come on as well. Brilliant.
Cabin crew, season departure.
Bleeds as required, they'll be on in just a second. Just need to this is very nice for why they brought out the shared cockpit and why it's such a big feature for this aircraft, because it's such a heavy load, workload aircraft. Okay, set the parking brakes. Bleeds can come on. Get the pressure rotation going. Go around, altitude select, standby for the MCP setup. Okay, after departure we'll make our way up to about 6,000 feet. And then we'll go, nav source should be FMS1, which it is, that's okay. Heading is on runway heading. After departure we'll get to a stable altitude, and then I will call for the IAS mode, or autopilot, and then we'll have a controlled climb. So before I think I've checked this complete. Cabin crew, thank you very much. Take your seats. Nice, we'll do the warm up on the windshield, just so we don't miss up, that's all. Okay then, spoilers to flight, control lock comes off. Slowly increase that power. Okay. Increase it just a little bit more. Wait to get out of the threshold. And takeoff. Takeoff thrust set. Speed tiller active and cross deck. 60 knots. V1. Rotate. V2. Watch this takeoff. This could be a little bit weird when we start actually number. Okay. That's good. Pods ready to climb, gear up. Select autopilot now. IAS mode. So sorry, standby. Vertical speed mode. Just for the second 2,200 feet will do. Engage LNAV. Okay. Let's just let the speed try and get a hold of itself. Very nice indeed. Scenery's messed up a little bit though. That'll be a better look, a bit better at cruise. Okay, that's good. IAS mode. Increase speed now to about 220 knots. That's about right, 220 knots. 221, that'll be okay. Okay then. Off to takeoff checklist, landing gear up and off. No lights, flaps up, bleeds on, and the climb power has been set. Very nice, that's the takeoff checklist complete. And now we'll do the climb checklist. Altimeters, we're going to go up straight up to the cruise today, which was standby. The cruise today was flight level 250. So we'll stick the cruise in there, 250. And outsell. And that's okay, okay. So we're set now the 1013, our standard Q&A, simply because we're cleared straight up to the flight level. So that's okay. Ice protection as required. We'll have slow on the props on, and we'll have slow on the airframe just to keep it okay for the time being. Pressurization checks. Standby hydraulic PTUs are as normal. Fuel pumps can come off, and the Auto tether off. Okay, that's the climb checklist completed. Thank you very much. So there we go then, guys. We will see you, or you'll be joining us on our approach into Jersey in about an hour and 15 minutes. See you very shortly. So then, guys, hello and a very warm welcome to our approach into Jersey. I've had a bit of an issue prior to recording our descent, unfortunately, which has led to a couple of issues while recording. But however, I've managed to pick it up. We've just turned onto the ILS runway 26 here at Jersey. I've just finished the Jersey 1 November arrival, and I've just hit flaps 1. So what we're going to do now, condition levers can go up, can bring that speed back down a little bit though, so just stand by a second. Okay, now, checklist time. Approach checklist, altimeters set. What is the local QNH here at Jersey? Someone feed me the info. 1017, so we'll set that to 1017. What else is there? Decision height is 450 feet. Let me just recycle in the old decision height of 450 feet. 450 feet. Okay, 450 feet. Done. Fuel pumps are coming online. Standby hydraulics online. Oh, come on. Passenger signs on. Caution and warning lights are all off. The cabin is clear. Cabin crew, thank you very much. You can now take your seats. Okay then. Flaps 10. Flaps 15. Gear down. Okay, I'm ready to take full control. We need to keep that speed as best we can. I have full control. Let's get to 12. It's a bit low. Keep that speed under control. That's all. Right, about to level off. Don't understand why it looks like it's the summer here in Jersey. I think it's because my simulator's time is a little bit different. As you can probably tell, I still need to work on my landing of this aircraft. I've lost the speeds as well for some reason on the PFD. God, that looks quite short, even though it's not, but it actually does look quite short. Right, 3 white 1 red, slowly decrease, trying to decrease that speed now. Descend on the glide path, pitch up a little bit more, 2 red 2 white. So you're operating obviously a flap 15 approach. For such airports such as Guernsey or London City, you would operate a full flap approach, but to be fair, a full flap approach can be taken place at Jersey. But
500.
To be fair, we should be okay with a flap 15 approach.
Minimums.
Landing.
Minimums.
Okay, continue. It feels so different, this aircraft, to the PMDG, and even that the triple, obviously the 777 is completely different, but it just feels you've got barely any control over this. It's the sort of feeling you get when you fly. It's just this sort of, you have minimal control due to wind and stuff. I mean, there probably isn't any wind here at the moment, but it really does feel like there's some wind.
$50,
Okay.
$40, $30, $20, $10.
Idle the power. We're down. Did not really get a centre line as best we could, but you know, reverse. Control lock can come on up to discon. Some brakes. Thank you very much. Rollouts at the end. Not bad. Definitely had better, but obviously, as you can tell, still getting used to it. Okay, after launch checklist, control lock on, standby for the anti-coal light. Anti-collision light goes to red. Landing lights off. Taxi lights come on. Spoilers to taxi. Okay, continue the checklist, sorry. Flaps can come up. Flaps can come up. Stand by. Flaps up. Weather radar is off. The fuel pumps off. Fuel pumps come off. Stand by. It's just such a pain to taxi sometimes. Ice protection comes off. That was off for a final approach anyway. That's okay. Main bus tie is tied, which already is tied. Yaw damper comes off. Okay, after launch is completed. And GSX today we will have gate number 3. Press the follow me car. No, we won't. Where are you, gate 3? And it's going to be set. A little bit of lag, it's just GSX kicking in, standby. There we go. It's gate 3 over there. Nice. That one over we're off to. However, the doors don't actually open properly on this because I have so many keybinds and stuff, different things. I can only do Shift D and open up the main door, unfortunately. The shadowing is very nice. How warm is that feeling? Not very, not bad. Okay, coming onto the gate now. The taxi lights can come off. Okay, gate 3, here we are. Pull in. Actually, that ain't bad. Not bad, not as bad as I thought it would be. Right then, parking brake set. Start and feather number 1. Start and feather number 2. Could have done a single engine taxi, but we didn't. Okay. Okay. Parking brake on. Hydraulic pumps off. Power and condition levers. This is start and feather and disc on. Fuel cut off. Nose steering comes off. Weather radar's off, T-gas off, the bleeds can come off, already off. Yeah, sorry, the bleeds cannot come off, so it was already off for some reason. Condition levers are fuel off, passenger signs off. APU can come on for the power. Passenger signs, obviously lights are now as required. Battery master is on. Wait for the APU. Come on, APU. Actually, what we'll do is we'll come down into the MCP. FMS. Data, services, request GPU. I'll tell you what can happen now. External power comes on. Power and generators come off. There we go. And oh, there we go. It's kicking in. And there we have the main door opening. Not the greatest of parking, to say the least, but however, there we go. P3D version 3.1 from Edinburgh down to Jersey. We've made it. A lovely aircraft, Dash 8. It's one of them aircraft which I have fallen in love with, and to be completely honest with you now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our Dash 8
okay.
Q400. I'm just waiting for the last.
He's
of the
smoking
image to load.
something. There you go, he's off. Yeah, so a lot more Dash 8 content on the way. If you want to learn how to fly the Dash 8, I recommend Airline to Sim. Absolutely brilliant company that makes tutorials, and to be fair, it's just something that or one of them companies which I highly recommend, and it's just well worth the money, Airline to Sim, and that's how I've learned best I can, to be honest. That's really it. Thank you for watching this first P3D video. Sorry I couldn't really catch the full descent due to a couple of issues while recording. However, here we are, Jersey. Please do like, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next P3D video. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye.